Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today, let me start by going to the monthly time frame, which is what I have on my screen right now. So the monthly time frame will still remain the same, and the bias we're looking at, the overall bias, the overall market direction we're seeing from the monthly time frame is still bullish. Let me clear up this chart. See, the overall movement you're seeing is still bullish. It's still a bullish movement. So after price, you can see this level here was tested several times here, and price broke it, then later continued to move above it. So after the testing this, and we had this. This is the members candlestick. You can see how massive that candlestick was, and seeing this alone is a pattern on its own. This candle here, this set of candlesticks here, this set of candlesticks here, this three set of candlesticks here is a candlestick pattern that indicates a bullish movement. So that is what I'm seeing here on the monthly time frame. It has been like this for the past 3 months. So let's see, and the overall pips you're anticipating to cover from this level here to this point here is 1008 pips. 1008 pips, and this can be a massive within this 1008 pips. If the market goes the way I'm expecting it to go, I might cover up to 3000 plus pips here, because market will be moving is not moving in one direction, to be moving in waves. So there will fall bars, there will be some kind of selling and buying and the likes within this particular movement here to this point here. So but the overall movement that I'm seeing on the higher time frame and this monthly time frame is a bullish movement. So let me go back to okay, on the this is the monthly. Then I go down to the weekly and the 4 hours. I don't really use the weekly like that, so I use the 4 hours time frame. So on a daily, I use the daily time frame before the 4 hours. So on a daily time frame, these are the levels that I've been able to pull out on the daily time frame. So in my previous video, I was talking about when price was moving around this level, I think. So I had this line here on this. So then that price tested it and pulled back into this daily structure here. They closed below it, just to like indicate that the market is dropping, but not knowing that it's going to like respect another block here from the 4 hour time frame to push this market up again into this direction. And the reason why I pull off this line here and I regarded this, because after seeing this break of this structure, this one here that was respected to push it back to push back the market into this daily structure, I saw this breaking it. Then I regarded this level here to be the next level that I'll be looking at, and look at how price respected that level like multiple times. You can see this level here 1 2. Let me show that this level here you see respected here again, and it's doing the same thing for the 5th time here. So this indicates that markets might drop into this daily structure again with this close of candle. This is a daily candlesticks. You can see this was our Friday candlestick closed. So the major thing I'll be looking at here is to sell again, is to sell into this daily structure here. And if by chance Monday candlestick should close above this level, that means we will be buying. That means we'll need to continue the bullish momentum into this next structure here. Then we have one daily structure up here. So that's what I'm looking at on this daily time frame. So the daily time frame is very, very clear now. We have this level defined already. We know what we want to do. So we're expecting price to drop from this point. If price should drop, we're expecting about 120, 125 pips thereabout into this daily structure. 125 pips. So that's what I'll be looking at if price should drop from that point into this level here. But if price fails to drop from there and takes out this level here, then we'll be looking to buy into this next structure here, and that is around 190 pips. So that is what I'm anticipating now, to see what the market will do, by Monday, by next week. So this is what I can see on the daily time frame. Now what I do is this: after identifying this on the daily time frame, I know the market is going to drop here because of this. You can see the movement was not even that really serious. That is what I do. I read the candlestick movement. You can see after we had this big candle here, we have been having candlestick with large weak rejection. You can see weak rejection, massive weak rejection to the upside, to the downside. There's no candlestick here that does not cover with weak rejections. So, and again, market now made it to this structure here. There's still drop with weak rejection. So that indicates that there's high tendency market is going to drop from this point anytime soon. And the next place I'm looking at price to drop to is this daily structure we have down here. So that is what I'm anticipating a sell for next week. So for next week, that is what I'm seeing on the daily time frame. Now going back to the 4 hours time frame. So this is what I do on the 4 hours time frame. And since I've defined my direction on daily time frame, I know that I want to sell this market on the daily time frame. So I move down to the 4 hours to see where are the possible places for me to be looking for this sell opportunity. So the very first thing I do is this: I apply my confluences that I use on this H4. I use the trend line. I use my supply and demand level. I use trade retracement level, which is my golden zone 5061.8 level. Then I use market structure too on this. If there's any inner market structure on the 4 hours time frame, I use also. These are the 4 points that I look out for on the H4. Now the very first thing I'll be seeing is this: I'm seeing a trend line from this point here to this point here. So that's the first confirm that I'm seeing. So if price should make it back into this trend line and it's dropping, and I have it respected, then I'll be looking to sell from that point. So that is the first thing. Then I'm not taking the sell on this time frame. I'm not taking the sell on that time frame because most time I day trade. Then if market moves the way I express it, I'll hold the price. I'll hold that particular trade for some days. So, but for now, I'm just trying to show the way I day trade. So this is the first thing I was looking for. Price made it to this point. I use this point here and this level here to define this my trend line. That's the first confluence I'll be looking out for. So that's the first thing. Then if price again, let me take away this. That's the first thing. Then again, I have a demand level, a supply level here within this daily structure here. And if you look carefully, price did not respect it exactly the way I'm looking at it. So I'm still expecting a pullback. Okay, to pull into this. So these are the two things that I'm seeing currently right now on this H4. So I'm seeing this my H4 order block, and I'm seeing this my trend line. So the first instance is price coming back into this trend line, then dropping from that point. So the second instance is this: price making it back into this H4, then closing away from that, then I was selling off into this level here. So these are the major things that I'm looking out for. Then again, if these two fails to happen, what will I be looking out for again? Because I want to see a packet respecting. You can see we have a demand level here. We have a demand level here. If price should, although we have a structure, daily market structure is there to cover from that, but still, I still have this demand level in that daily structure. So anything I will do here, I'll be setting off into this point. I'll be setting off into this point. Either price touch the trend line or price respect the H4 order block of there, which is the the supply level that I'm seeing there. So these are the two things that I'm looking out for the sell opportunity by next week, Monday, Tuesday, any day that happens. So let me just see what is going to happen for that day. And if we are able to make it down to this point, I'll be looking at market reaction here. If price close above this, the daily structure and this demand level, which is my H4 order block here, if price should close above it, then I'm looking to buy again from that point. So what the major thing I've been looking for is to sell this market from this to confluence that I have up there. So these are the major things I was looking for. Nothing really too serious. Gbpusd, I have all my levels offline already, and these are the things that I use. And the way I enter the trade is very, very simple. What I use to enter the trade is after price make it back into any of my point of interest, into any of confluences, I move down to the 30-minute or 15-minute time frame, either of these two. Though I stay on 15-minute, but I use 13-minute also sometimes. So the trend line is not showing. Yeah, okay. Let me go on change that status. Okay. So what would I be looking out for on this trend line? If price will make it back to the trend line, this is what I'll be looking out for. If price make it back to the trend line and respect this trend line, what do I mean by respect? That means I have to see 4 hours candlestick closing on away from this trend line to the downside, and I'll move down. Let's say this is the candlestick that closed for that. Now we're looking for markets to give me something like this, some movement like this, not exactly to see the break of structure, let's see break of structure like this, then price move back to sell off from that point. So this might be the movement of that 4-hour candlestick that close, that respect this trend line here. And the next thing I'll be looking for, market break of structure, which is one of this. You can see something like this. It's not exactly this, but something like it, just like a prototype. You can see price breaking out the structure. That I will use this my order block here to define my point of interest. So again, I'll have to wait for confirmation. That is what I do. I don't just jump in or set a pending order on my point of interest. I'll wait for confirmation. Price has to go make it into this trend line and respect it by closing away from that into this point of interest here, and respecting it by closing away from that point of interest to confirm that entry for me. And once I see that, I put my entry and close away from that point of interest, then my stop loss above it. And this made me to risk less. Yes, in the sense that I use 25 pips maximum on Gbpusd, and if I use immediately after I started using this strategy, I see that most times I don't even exhaust the 25 pips stop loss, because I used to set my stop loss above this point of interest. So I use between 15 to 20 pips sometimes, then less than 20 pips sometimes, less than 25 pips most times. So I still have some kind of I'm not risking like totally 0.5% of the capital or 1% of the capital in some cases. So this is the way I enter the market. I have to see the market respect the point, one of my confluence from the higher time, which is the H4 time frame. They move down to 13-minute or 15-minute, and they look for this break of structure. And the candlestick, the last opposing candlestick in that particular direction, is what I use to define my point of interest. Then I'll wait again for price to get into that point of interest and respect it by closing away from that point of interest before I place my entry. Then my entry will be below it. Then I'll have my stop loss above it in the case of sell, or in the case of buy, I'll have my stop loss below my point of interest. So then I will cover my 50 pips, take profits. So majorly I target 50 pips per day, and if I see the 50 pips being achieved, I put my break even under 50 pips. Then I link the market to run to the final take profits if it's make it to that point. Then sometimes I use these structures, like in this case now, all these levels here are very, very, very important. You can see all these levels here are very, very important. So I use something like this also to put my trade on break even until we reach the final take profit. And say the TP1, TP2, TP3, the final take profit is within this H4 so demand level there. So these are the way I approach the market, and it has been working massively for me. So that is what I have on GPUSD for this week. So the major thing we're looking for this week, for this new coming week, is to sell from this point into this point here. And if by chance, maybe by Tuesday or Monday, Tuesday, we are unable to see that selling opportunity, and price is pushing back into this daily structure we had. Right, let me go back to the A1. So in by Monday, there's maybe, I don't know if there's any news that's going to influence this movement. If there's any way markets making back into this daily structure and close above it, that change the bias to a bullish movement. So, but for now, you're seeing bearish movement, bearish market. Next week, you're going downward market, bearish market. So that's what I'm seeing for the next week. If the only thing that's going to change that foundation is to see candlestick closing above this level here, above this structure here. That is the only thing that would change that condition to be bullish. But what I'm saying is the bearish movement for next week. So that's what I have for this week on GPUSD. If you find any value in my videos, please kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel and give this video a thumbs up. Then turn on your notification bell to be among those that will be seeing any new content that I'm dropping on this channel. Kindly help me to grow on this channel, and this is just me trying to share what I understand by forex trading. Not that I'm a pro trader. I'm not a pro trader yet. I'm still a learner in this industry. So that is what I have today on this weekly analysis on GPUSD. See you guys again next time. Bye.